Hello, I'm Sarah Harvey from Savvy People Management, and this is the sixth in the series of short video blogs focusing on savvy performance management. And today's topic is the performance management culture gap. So I want to really just have a think about the performance management culture and what is the culture that you're actually creating within your organisation. So the first thing to probably say is, and to acknowledge really, is that organisational culture is not about the policies and procedures that you've got in place to manage performance management. Although obviously they will have an input and an impact, it's not about the policies and procedures, it's how do we do stuff around here. It's the way we do stuff around here. So actually, that's what creates the culture, is what do managers and staff actually do in relation to performance management. And actually a holistic approach to performance management should be really successful in really challenging and addressing unhelpful behaviours, really focusing on what are the behaviours that we want, what are successful behaviours, what are going to support our business, and how can we support and reinforce those positive behaviours whilst at the same time addressing anything that is contrary to what we're trying to achieve. And obviously there's some interdependent factors here that are involved with creating that great performance management culture that we seek. So actually I find that it's really helpful to start with identifying what is the gap between where you are and where you want to be, and then you know where to start focusing your efforts and where's going to make the best impact and the most immediate impact. So my three key questions for you to consider in relation to the performance management of your organisation and the culture that you've got within the organisation around performance management. The three key questions are these. How would you describe the current performance management culture within your organisation? Really think about what are the words that you would use to describe it, or the sentences to describe what it feels like. Then in terms of the ideal culture that you're looking to create, what does that look and feel like? How can you describe the ideal culture in relation to performance management? And so obviously thirdly, what needs to happen for you to address the gap between your answer to question 1 and your answer to question 2? So if you were to start creating the performance management culture that you're looking for, what would you like to see? What needs to happen for you to actually take those next steps? And don't try necessarily and think big, massive gestures. That's not always necessary. Sometimes it's those small steps that you need to do to actually kind of start implementing a different performance management culture to the one that you have at the moment. So that's all for today on the performance management culture and the culture gap. If you found this useful and you want to find out any more, do please download my ebook, which is Savvy Performance Management: Turn Painful Performance Management into Savvy Conversations.